A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading which is happening in the presence of a beautiful day outside. It's actually quite dark. It's afternoon but it's raining so beautifully. I don't know if you can hear the thunders or not, but the thunders are really loud right now. So with this beautiful rainy thunderous note, let's start this session. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the theme of this reading. Miserable victim mode on at times, shift as needed. Shift as needed or shifting as needed. It's safe in the deep, it's safer in the deep. Grumpy sometimes. The ones who hurt you will get punished by God. Divine being potential. Let God settle scores for you and know that God will. Okay, so basically what I'm catching on or picking on is something that those who resonate with must be going through it. I'm being shown that there is an energy around you of a person who tries to become the victim, who is trying to be miserable, who's trying to act like they are so troubled by you or you are the one who is actually doing something wrong with them, but they are the ones who are acting like the person who is a victim here is you actually in this situation. That's how I sense it, because they are grumpy on their own or they basically snap on their own if they are having a bad day or if they have some family scene or if they have their own priority, then they will make it very important. Now this could be a professional situation or this could be a personal situation, which means that this could be a person who's professionally associated with you, as well as for some people it could be a family scene or a relationship scenario where they have to be around this energy of this person, you being someone who has a divine being potential, and you are actually entering deeper and deeper into your inner work. Like earlier you might not have been this deep as you are right now, but now of course you are, so you can bifurcate and you understand people much better. And with your own understanding, you have somehow figured this out. And the reason why, see, you're doing inner work. So I just wanted to confirm. The reason why you are on this channeling session also, so that you can get a validation, because nothing happens by coincidence. In the world of inner work, we give utmost importance to our intuition. And our intuition is the reason why we are guided to messages like this. But in the world of inner work, we also take complete responsibility of our own actions, our own well-being, and we also take responsibility of our inner work. So if we come across these type of people, then we have to understand that there's a reason why they're sent to you on your path. Okay, but before I go further, I would like to talk about the situation more. So I am being shown that you are the person who is into deep inner work or who is very much focused on inner work. You could be in a relationship, you could be single, you could be divorced, you could be married, you could be living with someone under the same roof yet going through separation, or you could be having ups and downs in your relationship. So you are working on that because you understand that everything that you see outside of you is actually a reflection of you. This world is a hologram, right? So the progression is King of Wands energy, heartbreak energy, relaxation energy or cutting off energy, Page of Cups energy. Okay, so let me explain this first. So what I am being shown is that you usually possess the King of Wands energy, or you have been working on this masculine, this divine masculine aspect, this energy of yours. So King of Wands is a type of energy which is connected with finances, and I would like to make it clear to a lot of people who are doing inner work that your financial condition has a lot to do with your union. Like when you go deeper into the inner work, or when people do inner work with me, I teach them this thing also. Your financial independence and your financial success, or you can say how you manage your finances, is connected to masculine energy. And when someone's masculine energy is wounded, they are unable to make money, or they are unable to sustain themselves, or they are unable to be independent, they are unable to get whatever they want. Okay, so it's very much important to work on this energy and whatever association you have with the authority, because it's money that talks about authority in many cases. Now I know a lot of you could be making money via creative means, but even if you are creative, just by being creative it will not help. As much as you are creative, you also need to be a person who manages their creativity well, so that they can sustain their expenses and their lifestyle. Okay, King of Wands also talk about someone who is a good mediator. King of Wands also talk about someone who's very professional. So why this card has come, I was telling you in the very beginning that it could also be something which is from your professional world as much as it is from the personal world, right? So you actually fixed this energy pretty well. Okay, your finances were in very good shape and you were doing really well, even if you were in separation phase, because this inner work journey is not a short term journey, it's a long journey. People who are on my channel, you guys must have been doing inner work for a long time now. So eventually you can say that after a long separation or a long dark night, those who resonate with this channeling, if you are resonating with this channeling, you are present in this collective message, then in the comment please give your attendance, please mention your name. You can say, hi, I'm so and so from so and so country, because then it makes me also understand and makes me feel good that people from different parts of the world and also different parts of India are watching these collective messages, and this gives hope to other people also that they are not alone in the world of inner work and in the world of healing their divine masculine, and they are not alone in the world of healing their divine masculine and feminine energies, because actually twin flame means that only. Twin flame means a person who's born to work on both masculine and feminine energies. Most people don't do that in this life, in the same life, and if you're able to do that, this is going to be your last life on planet Earth, or actually in the cycle of life and death, this would be your last life. So it's a very good thing that you're into it. So because of that, you worked on your masculine energy, you are able to build in resources, you're able to build in money, you're able to afford your own inner work, invest on your own inner work, be able to afford your family responsibilities, family liabilities. You are doing good. But then this person, whosoever is being shown to me over here around you, this person gave you a heartbreak. Now this could happen, this could be happening in phases and cycles also. It could be different people doing it, or it could be the same person repeatedly doing this, constantly giving you heartbreaks, constantly betraying you, constantly breaking your trust, and all of this actually puts you into the Four of Swords. And this heartbreak situation is not easy to deal with, because every time you go through a heartbreak, you feel like, what am I doing in life? You go into that zone. Now let me also tell you guys that this person may or may not be directly responsible for your inner work or for your mission work, because you are an individual. This is your ecosystem. You are the universe of your own world. So this person might be playing an important role, because the more you advance in your inner work, people start becoming more and more stable in your life. Certain people, they don't go away, because they have actually come into your life after you moved out from the dark night or the separation phase. So this person or these people, whosoever you can sense right now, yes, they do this to me on a regular basis, these people will stick around with you. So you need to watch them again and again do different types of things with you. They could be playing different types of gimmicks with you. At this point in time, you understand that you don't need to really get rid of every person who troubles you. Maybe you need to keep them around sometimes, but then what they do to you is that they keep pushing you into the Four of Swords energy, which means that you have to leave everything, you have to take a total break. Now that break could be for 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. 3 months is very long, but yeah, 3 days, 3 weeks, And for very highly advanced people, it could be that you face a breakdown for 3 hours, like you're in tears, you're crying, you don't know what to do, you're not focused. And how do we know that we are doing well? We know that we are doing well in our inner work is with the capacity of moving on from things and coming back to doing what you love. So what they do to you is that they break your heart in such a way that you don't feel like doing what you love the most. Things that come naturally to you, you take a break in that. The next thing is that this actually eventually leads to Page of Cups energy in you, which makes you very curious and childlike, because even though they are putting you through all of this, it makes you like wonder, it makes you question, it makes you think, it puts you into a reflection, a reflective mode or a retrospective mode, and you begin to go into the details of what, how, when, why you got into such a miserable state. Because not only that this person is making you miserable, but they also act like they are miserable. That's why you keep them around at times. Like at times they act miserable, and at times they act very powerful. At times they're gonna make you feel that you depend on them, and at times you realize that they actually depend on you for most things. So then how are they able to do this to you? So this is where you become more curious, and then you shift into childlike energies. So at the end, eventually this will be a good thing for you. This collective reading is trying to tell you that hold your ground and remember that it is safe in the deep, because you are in the deep. Once you learn how to swim in the deep, things are going to change for you. Till the time you are learning how to swim on a more shallow side of the water, or you've just learned few techniques, or you're not having any phobia with water anymore, even though you've had some bad experiences, you're still able to do it. I'm giving this example with learning swimming because literally inner work is also like learning swimming. So yes, you have the divine being potential. And one more point which is very, very strong in this channeling, that God wants you to know, Source wants you to know in this session, via this session, is that let God settle scores for you. And always remember that God will. If somebody is troubling you, somebody is playing mind games with you, if you feel that a very strong divine intervention is needed, because you don't want to make your hands dirty anymore, you're tired, you don't want to move away from your path, you have realized that okay, on a daily basis I'm supposed to do these 10-15 things, or 1 or 2 things, or 5-6 things, whatever, you've made a to-do list. But these people, right from the beginning, in the morning only, if they start throwing these challenges at you, how will you operate throughout the day? So they have started throwing lemons at the very beginning, but you need to learn how to turn it into lemonade, and that you can only do by leaving it on God, and saying that, you know what, I don't want to waste my energy on this crap. Crap is something that you've done and you've flushed it out. Now you don't want to think about the crap. So let God settle the scores for you, and God will, Source will. Source is the right word over here, because you yourself have the God and Goddess energy. You yourself can do so much in your ecosystem. Everybody is actually depending on you. Everybody is looking at you for energy. So you don't allow them to take away your energy and then make you sit still and do nothing. In fact, the next step to this, the next level of this is to know when to do nothing and to know when to do something. Okay? But always remember that we are not the doers. Doer is Source. The Master, Source, they are all the doers. We are simply the mediums. We are simply the observers. So on this note, I'm going to close this lovely collective reading. This is my email address if in case you want to get a personal session with me. And yes, below are the details for those people who want to join therapy ASAP. Like you know that you want to get into therapy and you have already worked on a lot of things. For you, the King of Wands energy is a more stable energy, but you want to do deeper things, like you want to understand metaphysics better. You want to get into dream state work, like you want to learn astral projection. You want to actually learn and practice more about lucid dreaming. You want to do open eye meditation, like sitting and doing meditation and living your life and doing meditation, and you also want to remove all of the narcissism, be able to forgive all those people who have done bad to you, especially who are around you, and then you will see a big transformation in your own energy and their energy too. I hugely recommend the chakra alignment therapy for all those people who want to move into the next level of inner work. So I will see you soon in another one for sure. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.